A leader, a guide, a journey built on impact. On our very first episode, we take it beyond the titles. Please welcome District Rotaract Representative, Rotaractor, Past President Nazmi Mahamood.
Nazmi, describe yourself in 3 words, but they can't be positive.
They can't be positive.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I can be lazy. Very lazy. And I can get late sometimes. And number 3, I would say patience. That can go in both ways.
So if I told you to say something positive about yourself, what would you say?
Patience again. Patience itself is something that I think is a positive thing, and we need it right now. And positive and being lazy actually helps me to make sure that I finish everything in the most easiest and fastest way instead of taking the longer route. So that is there. The other thing is I don't know what one word it is, but if I put my mind into something, I will make sure I finish it. Stay till the end.
If you could live in one anime universe, which one would it be?
Okay, so I watch a lot of anime. I would have to choose between 2 universes. One is, of course, the Naruto universe, and one is the One Piece. Between the 2, I would lean towards a little bit towards Naruto.
So is that your favorite anime?
Yes, I would say, because I started watching anime from that. So that is my first anime that I started watching.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, you're known to have a lot of friends. What do you value most in friendships you build over the years?
3 things. One, I would say, is trust, loyalty, as well as understanding. You want me to explain why? Or?
Sure.
Well, mainly understanding, because right now, I think not just me, but all of us in general has a very, very fast-paced life. And it's not just fast-paced as well. We all have different types of lives. And no one's going to understand us other than our friends. So, because we will have different wants, needs, our levels of satisfaction, happiness is very different. And our friends need to understand that, because they are the ones who are going to be around us when we are happy and we are sad. So they need to understand that. Trust and loyalty, of course, first people to come and talk to us should be our friends, or the other way around as well. So those are 3 things.
Do you love traveling?
Yes.
What was the best trip you took in 2025?
I didn't have time to travel in 2025
Well, your
for
best
obvious
trip in long
reasons,
time.
but there's one that I had way towards the latter bit of 2025. I took a break. This is towards end of December. This is to Ahangama. For obvious reasons, I went with my cousins, and it was a good break because of all I didn't have time for myself, I would say, for the last year, because of a lot of planning, juggling a lot of roles from work, Rotaract and all of that. And this was one period, I would say, that I really just had some me time, and that I really felt it. So,
Do you have any trips planned for 2026? Yeah.
Felicia is on the line. Sorry?
Oh, nice.
Malaysia, and I feel like there's a lot of places still to explore in Sri Lanka as well. So.
We heard your phone once broke down while you were on a trip. Can you tell us what happened?
not only once, but a lot of times. So last year, I went abseiling in January. So this is waterfall hike. Climbing down the waterfall. So we had to leave our stuff on top of the waterfall, right? And we had to climb down. Abseiling, right? So I came down and my stuff up. I was too lazy to go around and get my phone. So there's of course the rope where you can send stuff in, right? So we put everything in our bags. So all the phones were in one set. My one was on the top. And while the bag was coming from the rope, the bag strap broke and the bag just fell down. But it fell right in front of me. I couldn't catch it as well. My phone broke. Everyone else's was like okay. It was just mine. It was gone. just hit on a rock or something. It's gone.
So why do you think that happened? Because you were lazy or?
Well, not really. Because everyone's phone was there, right? So not just mine. Mine was on the top protecting everything. That's why it broke.
Before Rotaract, you were an interactor.
Yes.
How did that journey influence your decision to join Rotaract?
I was in Interact for around 2 to 3 years. During my stay in Interact itself, I started doing joint projects with Rotaract clubs. So by the time I was almost out of school, I already had Rotaractors with friends and I already knew people from the clubs. So I had options of deciding where to go as well. But most of my club members, or I would say seniors from my Interact club, they were in one particular club, the current club, Colombo Fort. So yeah, I think they forced me to join Colombo Fort, and the rest is history. So that, I guess, influenced me to join. So.
Who was the first friend you made in Rotaract?
In Rotaract?
Yeah.
During Interact itself?
Yeah. No, I mean, who forced you to join?
Those are my Interact seniors. So same school, my seniors. So I would say them, but I would say my first two, if you take out the guys from my school out, I would say first Rotaractor it's a couple of people. So there was all past presidents of Colombo Fort. So there was past president Sesha. She's still friends with us. So she's past president now. She's one click with us. So she was there. Salman, also past Interactor. He was the one mainly who forced me to join Colombo Fort. So I was his secretary end of the day. But yeah.
Out of all projects you've been part of, which one is closest to your heart and why?
Closest to my heart. Don't have a project per se like that. But there are a few that I'm very keen on, like to understand what's happening, to see whether if there's anything that I can do to help out. I would say 3 projects. One that I started from Interact itself. Hat-trick. It's a cricket tournament done between Interactors and Rotaractors itself. I first joined the committee when I was an Interactor, and I still am. So my entire Rotaract career I was there, even before that. So that holds a special place because I grew up in this movement with that project. So that's there. Another one would be Orange Friends. That was started also way back when I was a secretary. Or vice president. In Fort, one reason is that was a space that was not looked at that time. This was a project that is focused on the people who clean our streets and putting out their stories. We always have podcasts about us, people who are already known, but what about the people who don't have a voice? So we gave them a voice, and they told us so many stories that really was very heart touching, and I don't know why they chose that life. And we asked them why they chose. They didn't have a choice. So we still go on, and sometimes I see the same people on the road and they still recommend us. So that's a very heart-touching moment as well. Number 3 would be Unplugged. That was a project that really started with just the thought of a conversation. I was at a cafe. This place looks like, we could have a very nice open mic here. Just that conversation among the friends. I just said that, and they all agreed. Spoke to the management. I got the venue for free, and now it's 2-3 years running, and everyone knows about it. It's like a huge project. It's around the country. So one thing can lead to a lot of bigger things. That is like for me a benchmark for a lot of things.
What's a lesson Rotaract taught you that you think you'll carry for life?
So I have this philosophy, which I'm not sure whether Rotaract or Interact gave me, but I implemented it in one of the situations that I started interacting, and I still continue, I guess, in all walks of life for me. It's that we all worry about a lot of things, and if we have a problem, there's always 2 parts to it. You either have a solution or you don't have a solution. Either way, you know whether you have or not. End of the day, if you don't have a solution, you don't have a solution. Just move on, face the consequences, and just move on. Don't worry too much about something you can't control. If you can control it, do what you need to do and go forward, because you know what you need to do. If you don't know what you need to do, that means you can't do anything about it. It's something that's not in your control. So why worry about something you can control? That you can't control, when you can be more hands-on about something you can control. That's something I learned throughout, and it's always helped me throughout any project, any problem that comes through. Can we do something about it? Yes or no? And then move on.
If I wasn't in Rotaract, I would be?
If I wasn't in Rotaract, I would be
A Toastmaster.
I like cats because
They're quiet.
the most stressful part of Rotaract is
Meetings.
the anime character I secretly relate to is
Naruto.
my friends know me as the one who.
Is patient.
One thing people always underestimate about me is
My talents.
my most used excuse is
I have a meeting.
the person I trust most during a project crisis is
Pranit.
something I pretend I don't care about but actually do is
My team.
Rotaract meetings would be shorter if we didn't spend time on
Gossip.
a habit I refuse to fix is
a habit I refuse to fix. Refuse to fix. Yeah.
Listen to everyone's opinions.
Yeah, use it. Hello. I mean, always have an